Alright, so I've been debating on getting eyelids for the car, but I don't really want to pay $115, $120 some dollars for eyelids and not really be sure about it. So I'm going to use the leftover Plasti Dip that I have from doing the lower air dam to do eyelids, just to see if I want to keep them on there or not. So what I've used is electrical tape for basically the top and the edges here, because it's flexible and I can actually shape it to conform to all the curves. And then I've put painter's tape along the back here. So this side is actually all prepped and ready to go. So again, I'm gonna do a light coat, wait a couple minutes, and then I'm just gonna do a second coat that's a little bit heavier, and then only wait like maybe 2 minutes on that, and then do a heavy third coat. And then I'm gonna pull the electrical tape off of here, here, and here while it's still wet. And then the rest of this tape can stay on there until it's dry. So, all right, let's get to it. I've already cleaned the surface properly, so the Plasti Dip should adhere properly. And I'm gonna want to make sure I put enough coats on there just so I don't have any light bleed through when the headlights are on. All right, so here it is after its first light coat. I'm gonna wait about another minute here and then give it its second and then third coat. So I've basically sprayed it straight on. I don't need to go up around any corners or anything like that. I just want the plastic coat to just be on the front of the headlight. So try not to try to go into corners, because you might force the plastic coat overspray in spots that you don't want it to go into by accident. So I mean, I've tried to mask it off as carefully as possible to prevent that from happening, but you'll reduce the chances of overspray where you don't want it if you just spray it straight onto the headlight. All right, here it is with the second coat. I've actually turned the headlight on just to see how much is shining through, and not too much right now. So I think when I get to that third coat, I should be good. Again, I'm only gonna wait like maybe 2 minutes between this coat. I may even do a fourth coat, but I'm gonna shorten down the time to just 1 more minute before that fourth final coat, because I don't want any headlights to be shining through this. All right, yet again, I underestimated. 3 coats was actually enough. Again, I just did a nice heavy third coat, and I peeled the tape off immediately, and you can see how nice of an edge there is on that. So unfortunately, I've discovered that my turn signal LED is actually dying, so I'll have to replace that later. But as you can see, the headlight is not shining through the coat that I have on there, so this will be good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the other headlight now, and then I'll show you what it looks like when the hood's down. Okay, it's had about 15 minutes to sit and dry, and it already looks pretty good. You can see how nice and smooth it is. That line on the bottom is nice and sharp. So, and it looks really good. So, the nice thing about this is that I just had extra Plasti Dip, and this was absolutely free for me to do. So now, I'll just use these eyelids for a little while, and if I really like them, I'm gonna go ahead and put some money aside to actually order real ones down the road. The only question now is, originally I wanted to do the Blizzard white to match the rest of the car, but the black actually looks pretty nice. So I guess that's going to be my only issue now, is figuring out what color to get. Anyway, I hope that this works out for you if you try doing it yourself. Thanks for watching.